So home prices rise the fastest pace in 2 years, which we've been covering for like 2 years. So it's all over then. Prices are about to drop, right? They just went up 5.2% year over year in August, 5.2% year over year. And that was revised up from 4.1%.
Ooh, that's a big revision. Usually it's like a 0.1, 0.2 revision. Wow.
So here are 3 main quotes from this article. The article's from realtor.com, and they kind of give a cool breakdown of like big picture and then what's the Dow Jones Indices say and what are economists saying. So I'm just going to kind of take each one of those segments and read straight from the article here. It says the big picture, the housing sector is showing strength across the board, resulting from a combination of low mortgage rates, rising demand, and a shift in consumer preferences as a result of the pandemic. The S&P Dow Jones Indices says if the future reports continue in this vein, we may soon be able to conclude that the COVID-related declaration is far behind us, said Craig Lazara, global head of index investment strategy in the S&P Dow Jones Indices. Other economists, this is what they're saying, quote, we expect some moderation in home price growth in the fourth quarter as the pace of home sales cools in the face of resurging pandemic and faltering recovery, says Nancy Vaden. Nancy Vaden Hooten. She's an economist at Oxford Economics. So very interesting. Not totally conclusive, and I think it has a lot to do with what may happen in the future. Honestly, just like non-political, but if we go into another shutdown, that's going to have a desperate impact on housing as people are going to lose their jobs. And that's going to create a situation in which the people that have equity wrapped up in their home right now can't find buyers for it potentially. And if that happens, that's going to be bad because the banks will tighten their lending constraints and suddenly those folks can't get a loan. And if you remember, that's what happened for a very different reason, but that's what happened in 2007, 2008, and 2009 to create the crash. You had sellers who couldn't sell and buyers who couldn't get the money to buy. So that's the one thing to watch. They talked about the COVID relating stuff being behind us if we continue in the same vein, and that may be true, but I don't think it's totally proven yet.